taking a chair shot to the head seemed like a good idea at the time. But let's put that part of wrestling to rest, okay? Pro wrestling and sports entertainment has always had heavy emphasis on violence, which includes things such as blood and chair shots to the head. Now I think that most of us can relate to this scenario. You're watching Monday Night Raw in your living room back in the day as your uncle or somebody that just hates wrestling walks in and they're about to witness a guy take a chair shot to the head. Now after that happens, the first question they ask is, hey, how did that guy fake that? Well, the answer is that they probably didn't, because with the exception of a couple of individuals that did put their hands up in the air to lessen the impact, they pretty much took that blow right to the head without any repercussions. Now, did it look cool back in the day? Yeah. I mean, when you're a kid, you don't really think about all the consequences that could incur. And you gotta think about the fact that this is the 90s, this is the Monday Night Wars. You had WCW, ECW, and the WWE battling for our entertainment, which means that they had to go to extreme lengths, even if it meant permanently damaging their talent. Now, that's why we got matches such as the ladder matches, the TLC matches, and that vicious match between Mankind and The Rock at Royal Rumble 1999. I can't even bring myself to watch that match anymore. That's why guys such as Edge had to retire out of nowhere, because he had just finished WrestleMania and he revealed in multiple interviews that after receiving powerbombs, the man could barely feel parts of his body. He could almost be paralyzed. Think about that. And a large portion of that was attributed to those chair shots. Oh, and how can we forget about this guy? Do we need more negative light to shine into professional wrestling? We got to think about the whole Chris Benoit situation and how a large portion of what occurred transpired because of the concussions he received and the chair shots he received to the head throughout his career. We got to keep in mind these are individuals. Yeah, they're superstars on television, but think about all the shows they got to go to. Think about the family. We got to be a little bit less selfish about our entertainment and think about them as human beings. Now, if we want to have chair shots, guess what? You can still have them to the head. Just head over to the WWE Network and watch the past, because it's not going to happen in the present. It's not going to happen in the future. Thanks to research, we know exactly why things like that can't happen again. Paul Heyman himself stated in an interview in Steve Austin's podcast that knowing what he knows now, he could never personally allow himself to permit another chair shot to the head to somebody, even if he was the owner of the promotion. So when the mastermind behind ECW states that even he wouldn't allow that himself, that's really got to make us think, like, you know what? Let's be grateful we got the chair shots back in the day, because thanks to them, we were able to learn why we can't do them now. Sadly, a lot of individuals have been paralyzed, or no longer with us, or have permanent injuries because of what happened. But let's be thankful. Thanks for all those risks you took, and let's just be aware of the fact that they're not going to happen anytime soon. So let's head back, let's watch all the past, and let's look forward to other things in the future, because we can still have hardcore matches. They just can't really have that chair shot to the head. They're going to have to be a little bit more creative. So let's think less about the shock value, the short-term things, and let's think about overall match qualities and storyline development. I'm Juan, and this has been my view from the cheap seat. Let us know what you thought about the topic by leaving a comment below. You can also check us out on social media, including Twitter and Facebook. Our podcast is available every Wednesday on iTunes, Stitcher, and ByteThat.com, and Thursdays on YouTube. The weekly filler is out every Saturday, covering wrestling headlines, and the cheap seat is up every second and fourth Tuesday of the month. If you like our content, show your support by subscribing to the YouTube channel and get access to all of our shows. Thanks for watching.